Morning, buddy. How are you? Good work. Let me have a look at that. Alrighty. Yeah, Euro was alright. Same as. Oh, I can change my thing now. There we are. Right in, nice and early. Let's have a look. You mean for momentum? You're a Aussie, didn't work out. You're a Kiwi. Yeah, I'm expecting the recovery today. Let's see about this. Oh shoot, I was on mute the whole time. Hey Ivan, how are you? Yeah, we had a real cave in Indices last night, didn't we? Let's see what's going to go on today. So yesterday was a disaster. That was a disaster yesterday. We moved 300 pips, tapped into the zone perfectly. I think I'm not going to really cover it too much. Kind of want to forget about this one. I covered it in the breakdown. Why I'm so disappointed in it. I hate missing these moves because I was really thinking the sell would come, but from a little bit higher, and maybe not yesterday. I was kind of hoping today would do it. Anyway, couldn't do much about it. New York session opened and then literally just dropped. So, and it drops so much. This is what also annoys me, is that it drops so much that if it only dropped, like say to about this area, then we'll trade it down today, and it'd be like a really simple trade idea. So I guess that's what kind of annoys me, is that not one that I was looking for the wrong direction initially, is that two, it moves so much that now like it kind of ruins today as well. And it hurts because like I didn't even take a loss. It literally had two potential opportunities. Both opportunities, the one that I actually took, and then there was one that I hesitated. So I hesitated initially on this move, and it hesitated here, and that pushed price up. So that would have been, even if I entered late on this one, oh no, still wouldn't have been much. Would have been, it was 22 pips. And then when I did enter over on here, no, it was, yeah, here. When I did enter on this one, then that one again only moved like 18, 19 pips. So I was like, got two at least 1-to-1s. And I've got nothing to show for it. Actually, I was even negative 1 pip when I closed it. When it pushed down and then broke the low. Not quite 1 pip. It was basically, it was literally nothing. But yeah. Anyway, I didn't have anything on the robot last night. Not a single thing. Today's going to be BS. Yeah, probably. You know why it's going to be BS? It's because I've got to move today. Those German 40 moves start slowly in Euro session. What do you mean, Marin? What do you mean move start slowly? So the Asian session was a little bit more normal. Move slowly starts at 6 a.m. our time. I don't really think it moves to around that 6. Most of the time, that 6 a.m. is these first 2 candles of this yellow section. So usually that's doesn't really tell me anything really. Let's see. I'm really not sure exactly where it's gonna go. We've had like a little liquidity grab for this 6:30 a.m. candle, and then the actual start of the Frankfurt Open has grabbed liquidity from above. So we'll create an idea. I can't hang around too late, so it's gonna have to give us a pretty quick move. Usually capture the beginning of the move by the time at 8 a.m. Oh, because you've been getting in earlier. Yeah, I guess different style to me. Gold sell buy position. I don't know. I'm thinking sells for gold, but not for not London session. I haven't been doing any trades in gold in London session for quite a while, because this pink section is the London section. So see how it moves in the London session. It's very it's kind of crap. It just ranges very sideways. Look, the green where you want to trade it. The green part, the New York session. That's where you want to be trading. I'd rather almost be trading gold and Asian session than London session as well. Like look at the size of these blue bits compared to the pink bit. Like almost the blue bit almost every day since the 10th of August is, okay, this is the one time that Asian session didn't move as much as London. But all the other times, Asians move more than London. So, yeah, I would save the stress and not worry about it. Pick trade German 40 in London session. It's way better. This is German 40. Look at these moves. Really nice. Looks like a lot of people taking Friday off today. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start our day, don't we? So we moved so damn far. One of the guys did back and forward testing of a strategy for gold, specifically in London session, promising we'll share after coming back from Rome. Oh, cool. Which guy? One of the coaches? One of the guys on the trading floor. Cool. All right. I look forward to seeing those results. Okay. Well, first thing we do is we look for zones. So let's just remove this here so we don't need to look at it ever again. About 70% win rate. Okay, let's have a look. Well, I'm very interested to see. Okay, so let's start with the weekly, because we're about to come to a close of the weekly. And we have retested the high, and we've got a bit more of this wick to fill. We've got these monthly levels around here. We're flipping bearish after grabbing this liquidity now, so got a selling bias straight away based on that. Daily candle closed as a we've got a very big this is a very big zone now. This is a very big zone from here to here. When we see that, we should break a support. We've closed through the support. Now the question is, have we created the top wick yet to then push down and finish the job? So we're only looking for sells today. We may see correction some of the way. So I would say the sells are the easier trade for today. We just need to see, because I've only got an hour and a half. I need to see which direction am I most likely get a trade in this next hour and a half. But my overall bias is clearly sells. 4 hour. Kind of like been ranging a little bit. We've got a fresh 4 hour zone. This is the manipulation zone. So anywhere inside of here, we could find that resistance. I'll move all these zones now because we can clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we've got 4 hour doji up here. Hey Pete, how are you, mate? Let's check the 3 hour. Let's check the 2 hour. Let's check the 1 hour. Not really seeing a whole lot. Not a whole lot of clean areas, apart from this support area. I'll investigate further to this blank space under here. But we've got a little bit of an imbalance across here. Do like this area still. Let's check 30 minute. Check the 45 minute. So this is a potential area as well. Another 30 minute. Doji low. And New York low here. Okay. I think this is it for the zones. Let's see if we're going to get a little bit of, because resistance is already forming. I think I'm going to kind of go with what I was thinking yesterday, where I think if we do break out, we've got 2 minutes before we open. I think there's a very good chance we still might need to create a better top wick. We've got a little doji here as well. That why don't potentially it may be doing something like this. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I checked the 4 hour. Did you something you wanted to point out here? I checked all of them. Is there something you want to point out? So the areas I was looking at are doji high, doji low, imbalance area, New York low from the previous day. Wednesday New York low. Where's the HCS zone? You mean this bit here? Support zone, I've got that here. That's this gray area. Got another liquidity candle here. You mean this one? These two? Price is going up and down through that. So that, to me, that this is invalidated. Because this price is already going up and down through it. So I'd be looking for ones above it or ones below it. But this here, price has already gone down it, up through it, wicked down to again, wicked up, pushing down. So it's not really doing much of anything here. So let's see if we can get pushed down first, up, and then sort of bounce around, and then create that top wick for the daily candle. It may even, what I was sort of expecting yesterday was that New York session, London session would stay bullish, and then New York would do that correction as well. So we've opened, and we've literally now just need to wait and see what this fella's going to do. So we'll go to all charts here. So I'm going to 30 minutes going to be on the bottom left. 15 can be on the top left. Five can be on the top right. 3 minute can be bottom right. You've got an order block on the H4 at that point where it is now from July 10. 4 hour from July 10. This bit, this candle here. Yeah, so that's where we're contained in right now. 15,560 to 50, like this whole range is inside of this candle. But it's been here before like a bunch of times as well. So that's why I'm not sure about it. H4 already took the liquidity. Only area would be the test fair value gap if it wants to go up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. So I'm thinking this wants to go up from here. Because I'm not sure if this is the daily high. I think we probably still need to make a daily high. We have created a resistance though. That's the main thing. We did create a resistance. We've got a gap here as well. That's a bit strange at this time. From 645, then it gapped up. So German open, gapped up, and then pushed down. So that's a little bit odd. That's another little order block on the 30-minute time frame. This bit here. Oh, do we have German GDP news? Yellow folder. Yeah, the news but it wasn't until 9 o'clock. Yellow folder means like it's usually as expected, minimal impact. On other feed, it's red folder. Oh, really? like financial juice perhaps. Oh yeah, it is red folder, isn't it? I was more looking at the 9 o'clock one. Anyway, gapped up a little bit, didn't really do too much. Investing.com as well, the same. Yeah, okay. Well, this is going to be my sell zone inside of this area. This will be my sell zone. On the 3 minutes, we do have a no wick candle. Feel like this is this move yesterday was too much. So it was too much. It was over 300 pips from the top to the bottom, all one way. So it makes absolute sense to have some sort of correction before carrying on. Breaking above these little mini trend line, that could have been a decent move. Decent 20 pip play. I'm looking for one and done kind of trade today. I don't really want to take multiple trades. So, oh, that's what I didn't mark off. London, Euro Open, Frankfurt Open started with a doji. I saw your message, Marin. Styles changed. I don't think it's changed a lot at all. It's just different styles for different time frames and different. Like when I was doing a lot of those price action webinars when they first start, I can't teach this style in that forum. I've got to teach a lot more about structure on like higher time frames. But if I was looking for 30 minutes and just saying like as if this is a trend, you know, there's plenty of structure 1s and 2s that come back down to it. Like this is a nice trending market. But in this forum, I'm looking for a trade in an hour. So I've got to predict what's happening. All my job is here is to predict or try anticipate what the next 1 or 2 candles is going to be, whether it's going to be in corrective phase or trending phase. Before, if it's like 30 minutes and 4 hours, that's why I do put some trades on in the background on currency pairs and things like that. But I just leave go. I just leave. I don't talk about them. And that's based on that other style, because that style, as you can imagine, where it needs to, for the students that need to take things for their prop accounts, need to follow a system. You can't, there's no way that we can trade this system. So I don't teach that in that area. But these streams, different story. Okay. Pushing up to the sell zone. We've moved. $40 pips. 15-minute. Yeah, it's like a little dicey one, isn't it, Ivan? Rejection, liquidity candle, rejection wick. You know, I don't like taking trades in the very first few minutes, but the up move made a lot of sense. Didn't quite do a sweep though. Would have loved it to have done a sweep, but not doing a sweep just means it's definitely coming down here again. So that's what I like. So we've taken euro high. We've got another step to go between here and here, because on the left here we've got a no wick candle. Oh, you did take that buy. Good. Here, did anyone else take that buy? Oh, you were in this bit in the euro session, based on retesting this candle. This one. Yeah, liquidity candle. Yeah, makes sense. George took it as well. So that's, where did you get in? Did you get in as soon as it opened? Come on, man, why won't you work? There you go. So that was a 40 pip move. Should still keep on going. You close at 10 pips again. Oh, okay. Come on. Yeah. When we spoke about this on the weekend. Yeah, okay. All right. Super adrenaline rush on the open. Okay. No, I feel that. That was the same as me for a long time. Just, no matter what anyone said, I couldn't beat my own habits. So this is a new daily high. We've just made a new daily top wick. So on the daily time frame, how high could this is what you're trying to envision on the higher time frame, is how high is this wick going to go before we start pushing down to make a new daily low. Once you make a BISI with displacement, that's the time to buy on at least, or at least retest if not sooner. What's BISI? Break in structure. Break. What's BSI? BISI. Buy side, sell side insufficiency. What's that from? Hey John, how are you, mate? No, you have to. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. It used to be the original guy, the old guy, but there was one guy that started it all, and he was quite reasonable in that if you show consistency in a certain style, then you could trade that style as long as he approves it. And now the new guy has come in, and I haven't spoken to him, but I've heard reports that he's very strict. He's very, very strict. Hence, you'll see, like, this is what kind of came up before, is like, this is why there is a real difference in what I do with my own stuff on my own account. I'll trade my style, but then in that side of things, if whatever prop firm that you go with, you need to check out what their rules are and follow their rules. Yeah, so the less rules, less restrictions, the better, in my eyes. But if you trade away from their rules, then they'll usually find any excuse or any reason not to not to pay you out. But if you're finding a style that's very, I think it would be in a lot of their contracts though as well. I mean, they're all humans as well. They're your managers. So as long as you're showing consistency in a certain style, you can always ask. As long as you've got a good trading plan and you've got a lot of track record and you've taken screenshots and things of your trades, then for sure, I would say then, you can go and ask and make sure you get written. Anything you get, make sure it's not verbal. You've been trading with CTI, pretty happy with them. Yeah, I'm always interested for recommendations of people having used someone. I've used my Forex funds, they're good. I've tried Trading Funded Plus or something like that, and their customer service was good, but their execution speed was awful, and they understood my situation. They couldn't, I was taking trades in New York session with 20-second lag, 20-second delay, and they said that shouldn't be like that. So their customer service was pretty quick, and they refunded me. So I've got no problems with their customer service. But in terms of would I use them? No way. My Forex funds, I've had zero problems with them. I never really tried too many of them because I always traded my personal accounts until I bought a house. and now I've got to start again. So I'm starting from like very, very little. So I thought, why not give it a go now? So anyone that's got good recommendations or good experience, then by all means, you know, let's test them out and see which ones are good. 675 is your final target. Beautiful, Marin. That's a great trade. You did really well there. You know what's good is that this is the move that I was actually looking for yesterday in a much smaller time frame period. This initial push, then price sort of did this complex pullback back to the base of the candle where it pulled liquidity from, and then to retest the high. That was exactly the move I was looking for yesterday. That's the thing that pisses me off, is that yesterday, that was exactly what I was looking for over here. A very fast move up out of the blocks after pulling liquidity. Price made its way, ranged for a bit, and then I thought would come back down to the base of that liquidity candle, then retest the high. Best thing about CTI is that they don't have a trailing. Yes, that's a very big thing that you need to have. That's what I test in all of mine. My Forex funds as well is the same, is that you have a starting balance. You have a starting balance and you can't go like lower than 12% from that starting balance, but it doesn't trail up with you. So like if you get to say you're with 100k, it means you can't go lower than 88k. But then it will like if you get to 110k, you still got a 12% drawdown, but it stops at 100k. So if you get to like say 120k, if you get to 120k, then your stop out limit is only if you go back below this number. It doesn't keep on rising, and that's why a trailing stop loss means you can never lose a specific percentage from wherever your highest point of equity was. That's a terrible idea, because you could be like 300% up, and then if you lose like say 10%, you lose your account. That's shocking. All of them still do have like max loss in a day. So if you lose 5%, yeah, that's what I was about to say. This was overall drawdown, but they all still have like daily max loss. If you lose 5% in any day, then that's you lose your account. But in terms of overall drawdown, so that's daily drawdown, then you've got overall drawdown. Overall drawdown, you want it to stop at a floor. A retest at the bottom of, we're gonna have to go through the sell side, buy side insufficiency, Marin. We have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, why was this? Why did I draw it like this? There's this little pullback at this specific area. Because that's the no wick candle. So this no wick candle represented a lot of volume. That candle opened and pushed down immediately. So when we get to that area, we'll probably have like, there's a good chance we have a little reaction. We've got another no wick candle right here, followed by a liquidity candle. But it's very close to that, my red zone. So I'm out of interest, I'll mark that level as well. Just that little line. Let's clone it and then move it across. Okay, maybe I'll find some kind of EA to close a trade. If you go below 2 to 3%, I'll be happy with that rule. Yeah, George has like a little on MT5. He's found an EA that will do that as well. It'll close all your trades, and if you hit that level, don't you, George? Was that built into the prop account, or was that a third party? Is CTI 3% Vassal? %3 in one day. It's a bit tight. Yeah, I remember you posted on Discord. Do you remember the name of it, George? I'll search it and pin it so people can find it again if they need it. My Forex funds is 5% in any day. So we're going to bounce off Euro high and then continue our move up. We're entering our sell area. Close all, you think it was? Let me check. At least closed all. Close all. We'll have to find it. Close all MT4. Pushing up again. So yeah, I'm still expecting to push up into this area. I prefer this red area, but this is that sell area that I'm looking at. Just want to once it gets up to here, I'll be looking for there are 4 types of entries. So it'll be either cowboy, unlikely, or anticipation, most likely. I just typed it in the group, just joined, so you may have mentioned already. We have a D1 strong HCS to the downside. Yes, we do. 2 times D1 FUs. Yes, we do. And so we could expect more downside. Yes, until the next daily liquidity area. Yeah, exactly, Terry. That's my ideas as well. I'm just trying to wait to see where the daily top wick's going to be. But I 100% agree with your analysis. Good job. So close all MT4 MQL 5. Close all Pro. Close all MT4. What is the name? Close all orders. This is it, wasn't it? That was on your picture. No, it's a different picture. shouldn't make a difference, but that's the picture. There you go, found it. Did you buy it, or was it a demo, or was it a free? It was free. Oh, that's Close All Pro. Yeah, must be a Close All free one as well. Anyway, we'll find it and we'll pin it in the Discord.
I think I have that indicator. I just have to find that for closing all the positions.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we built one on my. There's one on Emmerbot. We've got like a nuclear. We've got a nuclear button to close everything, but we haven't got it set at a specific percentage. But that would be handy for your challenges. CTI is 10% from the IB. Hey Adam, how are you, mate? And daily stop at 4%. What's IB? Oh, initial balance. CTI is 10% from the initial balance. Yeah, that's great. You want it from the initial balance, not a floating drawdown limit. Daily stop out 4%. Yeah, even that's a little bit tight. But anyway.
Yeah, yesterday we talked about we can potentially from HCS here to again start moving to the downside. So on downside, we have a liquidity here, and this is also the weekly attempted FU area. So we can possibly come back into that area to again start moving to the upside.
Yeah.
At least if we get any kind of bullish momentum from that area. But for now, we don't have to worry about this liquidity or this liquidity. All this liquidity can be targeted in the future. Right now, we can focus on just price pushing into the downside now.
Yeah. So I really wanted yesterday to tap into this area, then drop. Just didn't quite get there. Now the question is...
It tap into that body.
Yeah, exactly. That was like the weekly wick as well, which is annoying. Yeah. I missed that until I did a review last night. The question is, how high is this wick going to be? Because what we're visioning is that this candle, maybe because it's a Friday, it might not push down there, but it might close like a doji or like a little bullish candle, or hopefully something like that. But let's see what.
If you go to the hourly, and think like a retail trader. So where can they enter? So usually they want to enter when the price close above somewhere here, above this high.
Yeah.
So maybe price wanna close above, inducing people to look for buy, and from that area we will again start moving to the downside.
Yeah. That's what my red zone is. This is my sell area. Looking for price to induce the buyers, grabbing that liquidity, triggering buy stops, do a second little push, and then we drop. That'll be delicious.
Possibly.
What's SC2's? Check your contract. I'm not too sure. I know it's 5% in one day. And
but with this candle, Hayden.
What's that?
Why this candle is look like, even on my, I'm also looking at terminal. So
it's got a gap there.
Bullish. Oh, gap.
It gapped up here.
Okay.
There was German CPI. Sorry, not German CPI. German GDP, but that was different news outlets. So Forex Factory had it as yellow folder, but Investing, Financial Juice, maybe a few others had it as red folder. But yeah, it did a little gap as soon as we opened. Looks weird, hey? Yeah, I think they may be 10%, John. 10% from initial balance, 5% daily, I think. But you have to double check that one. Yeah, I think I'll be looking for sells. So this is like my sell zone, but my actual where I'm looking for reactions first before I can sell would have to be inside of this area. The issue is that whilst we created such a strong candle yesterday, there was a lot of hype in that candle. And sometimes when they pour the beer and that foams a lot. You've got to wait for that foam to settle before you can pour again. Because would London want to sell the lows? London was more or less here. Or here. Or here. 695 is Meron's. Do you say 695? 675. So that's going to put your target up over here, about this point. Oh, that's great to hear, John. You're welcome, mate. It's my pleasure. Yeah, always a key, picking the right point of interest for the turnaround. I mean, if you took the buys from the outgo, then you're laughing. You're already up 70 pips. So see how we did that move from this point. We didn't get the sweep, so I'm really confident that we're going to come down because we didn't do the sweep. Then we had the little pullback. Now we've pushed up to this area. So everything's just been a little bit squeezed. I draw it very wide just because it looks weird on these higher time frames. So look at the hour. Well, this is kind of what I'm planning. God. Yeah, it looks all. Oh my God, it looks like a disaster when I've moved it like this. Okay, that pathway's gone. You guys will have to just remember what I drew. Okay, so we're in this sell area, but remember, we're not doing a cowboy. All right, no worries, actually, I'll see you soon. Oh, I wish we get a coffee as well, actually. But I'm not in the trade yet. That's not the, it's not the signal. So now that we've approached our area, well, I've approached one of the areas. Now I need to wait for price action to give me that little confirmation before then I can take an anticipation trade. Remember, anticipation trade is going to be we know that price, the most unlikely scenario is that, isn't it? The most likely scenario for decent moves down is when we get a few little tests. Because it's got to take time to trigger, it's got to hesitate in this area to get buyers really interested, because it's not really news. We do have news in 21 minutes, but we're gonna need to entice buyers so that the big boys can position their sells before pushing down. So we're not taking an entry as soon as we touch that area. Yeah, and that's the thing. If it pulls back, it needs to push back up again. It doesn't mean that it's going to stop here either. It broke the high of the liquidity candle. The first one it did. The first one it might have over here. But the second one was a little bit over to the left of it. Based on the 5 minutes. This is the first one that we drew the zone from. This is the second one. So the zone goes from top wick to the open. So this is your zone. Yeah, so that was my mistake twice yesterday. Saying that you guess we're going to fill these clean candles. That was what happened yesterday. That see over yesterday when it pushed up, I thought we're going to fill this clean candle, and that's why I thought we're going to push up a little bit higher. We're going to fill the clean candle, and we just did a straight rejection from there. And then the same thing with gold is that yesterday I thought the same thing, that once we were pushing down again the second time, I thought we were going to fill the clean candle. And it did the rejection. So yesterday was, I'm okay with it. You know, we don't win every day. You cannot win every day. So it kind of humbles you to make sure that you respect price. So we're hitting the sell area. Now, what I want to see, I don't want to see it just drop, because then it's damn difficult to predict trades that just do that, because that's not normal. Normally, we do a few little tests. We've got enough time for it to push up again and start pushing down and then leaving a top wick on the hour. We do have time for that. It's not like it's getting too close to that hour or too close to when that that news comes in play. H4 looks great on SC. It's getting a little bit of an itchy trigger finger over here. I'm going to get a coffee on that note. I'll be right back because I don't want to like jump into anything just yet, because I said I'm not going to. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. KL, yeah, mate. Looking for sales in this zone. Let's check the ones. Got like a little mini one here. We've got, be careful of this zone though, because this is second structure on the 1 minutes. Right there. So, close inside, go to the bottom. This is a nice area we could maybe do the retest from. But we've been trending nicely. Push back, bounced off first structure, close inside of second structure. Push back. Dangerous area to be looking for those sales continuation. I'd rather a pullback, rejection, come back down a second time. $15-minute closed, first little pin bar, rejection. Breaking the low, this 15 minutes still open. Sorry, the 30 minutes still open. And maybe we just create a bit of a bottom wick for the 30 minute to push back up. What do I want to do for tomorrow morning? The webinar. Oh, yeah. If you're an H4 trader, that's where you want to sell. Yeah. Yeah. Larger stop loss, all that kind of thing. And scalping those, this is why I'm saying, like, it's clash of styles. Clash of styles when, like, I all that structure and everything, I don't think my style is any different. I really don't think. I think I've paid attention a little bit more to the wicks. But I don't think any of what I've taught previously has really changed too much. It's just when you look under the hood, trading on very low time frames, you've got to really consider a lot more specificities. Whereas higher time frame structure, you know, you can point it out a little bit easier. Is anyone on this group still trying to get their funding account other than me and George? Good question, Jim. There's a few, yeah. There's a few that have the funding already. There's one that's disputing a payout, that's for sure, as well. So you should, well, that's a story one day. One day that'll come out. That's a crazy story. Yeah, that's what they're talking about, Marin. Forget about it. Do you want to PM me, Marin? Direct message me what you mean. Yeah, no, yeah, I understand, Jim. Just remember you've got options. Yeah, that's why I'm just that's why I'm keep that chat over there. Yeah, 100%. This is the main thing is, Marin, perfect. Build your knowledge and your own account, because what you do with your own account, you've got so much more control. And I hate the idea that you can have one bad day, break a rule, and it's just your source of income is gone. Close everything, but was on the because I used to always only trade my own accounts, and obviously my accounts took a massive hit when I had to withdraw to buy this place. So I'm starting again from a small amount, and I thought I'm going to try these prop accounts, and what I'm going to do is my goal is to just to see how much fun I can have with it as well. Create a storyline with it as well, like start small and then use just scale up in them. But as soon as I've got my own, as soon as you just whole time put all of your money, all of your profits, maybe leave a little bit for depending on the prop accounts rules, but put your money in your own personal account. Just don't rely on them forever. They might go out of business as well. The way that they've got their funding structure is you never know, and you don't want to make too much on anyone, because every time I've heard that people made a lot in a small shorter space of time, there's been some rule broken or something.
The last few days, these sessions have really made us wait, haven't they?
Well, only I'm not absolutely certain if it's just because I don't like taking the breakout. Maybe I need to I think I'm going to do more back testing and forward testing, and then last week I took 2 breakouts, but I had a lot more information, so I could take that breakout. You wouldn't be thinking breakout today necessarily, unless it was down at this zone. I was actually thinking about taking a correction trade late last night if it could bounce off of this area, because I really like this zone. This zone's been in for quite a long time, and that has netted you decent pippage. Aaron took that one for a buy, and he's it's been a tidy profit.
Some of those breakouts, though, you'd only really have taken, well, certainly from what I've looked at, you'd have taken based on what you're seeing on the 1 and 3 minute. Mm-hmm. So on the 3 minute, there was a reversal just before 8 o'clock.
There's there, and then you would have this little bit of trend line kind of thing. So once we respected this and breaking above these guys, this is your resistances being broken.
Yeah.
So you could have taken above.
That last candle is an FU candle down, and then the 757 candle broke it straight away.
Yeah.
So
negation. So I was looking for longs. If do you remember the pathway that I drew?
Yes. Yeah.
I was looking for the bounce from here. So that's what I wanted to take. I don't look for sells, but I would entertain a sweep to push at least to this area. Now,
there was also that no wick candle on the 5 minute, but that was in the Asia session. I don't know. Oh no, it was in pre-London session actually. On the 5 minute. Yeah, just before 7. No, just before 7. The bigger candle. But there.
Oh yeah.
Might bounce and take that liquidity before it goes up.
Yeah, pre Europe. Pre Frankfurt Open. It's almost like the Tokyo close kind of thing. Yeah.
The problem with the no big candle, the imbalance candle with the German 40 or indices is because sometimes German 40 move really quick, and that data feed sometimes did not give us that bottom wick, this kind of bottom wick. So with gold we get accurate data, but for German 40 lower time frame is always messy. like a 1 minute or 3 minute.
Yeah, I don't really look at the 1 minutes too much on German 40. It's usually 3 minutes. Like the 1 minute looks a bit dicey. So last H4 hour expect some. Yeah, this is what happened yesterday as well. Marin, that's like you called it. You called that when it dropped. You called it. This is precisely when it started dropping. This is the last hour of the 4-hour candle, and it started dropping. I knew we're in a bit of trouble yesterday when this 30-minute candle closed like it did, actually.
Yes.
When that one goes like, oh. Well, it literally was in the last 10 seconds as well. It went from closing slightly bullish to like a perfect doji. I was like, oh, it just hurts. Hurts in the 300 pip drop. So see how where we bounced from on the 1 minutes. Little double bottom. Oh, not quite double bottom, but off the second structure. And second structure, you could make a combination between, you could almost consider this maybe the fake out and like combine some of these wicks. I don't want to like try be too fancy to make this too precise, but you can say that this was like the little fake out. 1 minute closed below, the next minute closed back inside, and then we had plenty of wicks testing this area. Once we closed inside of this structure, usually go to the bottom, and this is a very dangerous area. Now, are we going to continuously range inside of here before we can break down? I hope so, because I really want to take sells from this area. And structure, the way that we draw a structure like this, lower time frames, you can see it a lot cleaner. 4 hour, you can often see it quite clean as well. But then on like other time frame combinations, it does get quite messy. So this is where it's like, it's just not something that is, price action is price action. You can do this on all time frames, but you can't act like where students struggle is where they go to any time frame and then you can't work out the starting point because it kind of looks like a mess. But that's also dependent on what was happening on a fundamental side of things as well. You know, you will get some alternate news from a day-to-day point of view. Cool. I really like this, the way that this is forming. We just need a little bit more, like, I mean, if you wanted to have a go, this would be a risky anticipation entry. What I'd rather see is 3 or 5 minute candle close bearish in this area to sort of confirm this top wick for this 15 minute and then push down, and then be careful with this 30-minute doji. Oh, we've got news. This is news time. This is German IFO.
Bad numbers.
Bad numbers. All right. Yeah, I missed. Wait for the froth to settle. Because we don't need to take it during the news. They can disguise manipulation behind these news. It's going to be very quick moves, then upside, and then what's going on? It's nothing, eh? Not even a little fart underwater. Okay, we've got a little.
Uh, 1 minute HCS already from there.
Yeah, here to here, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's get some. Let's mix this up a little bit. Okay, the 1 hour is closed. Hopefully we can get something before I need to go pull this bed apart. Movement today. Gonna go pick up the van. The cupboard behind me is ready, it's pulled apart. Partner's so funny. She's like, "Are you sure you know how to pull it back together without the instructions?" It's like, come on. That's the whole fun of it. Oh, you took the long some of the open? Nice work, Vassal. Yeah, I know. That's what we had. That's what we had. What are these for? They're spares. I don't think they're spares. I'm like, no, they're definitely spares. Just put them in a little bag. And what are these for? They're more spares. Okay, we've got a double top on the 5. Let's let it sweep, because like this inside this area on the 5 minutes. Okay. This is your little HCS thing. You got a liquidity candle here on the 15 minutes. as well, you've got this liquidity candle that started this move up on the Tuesday. So where does this box end? If I move it up like that, evening Tom, how are you, mate? And move this one down to it's there. This is that zone. A bit more exact. No top wick on the it's the 2 minute. It's meant to be 3 minutes, sorry. Oh, that's a nice looking candle. But I don't like how it sort of broke this high. So I would like it to tap into this little zone. Because we've got the double top right there. I'm gonna I'd really like to see a little bit more reaction first. I'm a little bit concerned that this news has had zero effect. If we haven't had that little fast impulsive move yet either. So I like how it's hesitating here, though, pulling buyers into the market. That's one thing I do like, is like give buyers all the chance in the world to jump into this, break out, take these highs. Yeah, we need to see a buyer trap. One little spike up. Oh, that's a killer trade, Vassal. Congrats, mate. What was your reasoning to take the buy from under here? Was it like, yeah, was it price pushing up, taking it from the liquidity candle from here? Thinking that we'd push down so much that makes sense to create a better top wick for the daily candle? No, Vassal Trenchev. Because he took buys as well from here. I know why you took them, Aaron. But he grabbed them as well. Good risk reward on it. It was indeed good risk reward. I want to see velocity. fast move, the false move. If I see a fast move down, I'd be cautious we're going to correct a lot of that. You're hawkish for today, but thought it needs to correct a bit. Actually entered on the EU Open, not London, so even lower. Risk was below the low, like 10, 15 pips. Yeah, it makes sense, you know. What time zone are you in? You're in the EU. Which country? So you're 2 hours, so you pass France. So it must be like Poland onwards, oh yeah? That kind of time zone. Bulgaria, I gotcha, yeah. Cool. Yeah, Hertz Sophia is nice. It's definitely on the agenda. Bulgaria. I'm sort of making my way east. Not so much travel. But I haven't. Yeah, I get it then. Getting up early enough for me to make a plan for Europe, for like Euro Open is it's too early for me. Well, that's a nice time zone. You know, 8 a.m. Being ready there for that. Come on, let's just do a fast little move. It's getting popular there. So I met a guy traveling in San Francisco. He was from Bulgaria, Ruslan. And he always talked nicely of it. Gave me a few suggestions of places to visit. I haven't said you get robbed. I think you get robbed anywhere though. New York, Mexico, London. Rio, Brazil. First place that I wouldn't take anything out of the hotel was Rio. Literally just went out with just the card. Oh, the exchanges. Buy 1.92, sell 1.192. Yeah, I definitely I prefer not to pay use cash or need cash. If I get cash from like an ATM if I need to. You get robbed there as well. You bought for one. They quoted 1.92. They gave you 1.192. Jesus. Gosh, man, look at this slow. Far out. I'm not gonna be able to take a trade. I'm gonna have to set alerts. I'll show you, like, this is Google Maps. So I put like little dots on places I've been. Oh, they're not all showing. Because I've definitely been all around here as well. Oh, there they are. Takes time to load. Oh, I don't know. So this is as far as my European travels has been. Doesn't show, but all. That's been my radius so far. I'm every time we have time off now. Well, now the little one's gonna be different, but I was trying to push into these areas. Yeah. It's just as easy. Travel's easy here, but then like, cause I flew to Montenegro and got a car. And they allowed me to go up and down, but I couldn't go into Serbia, Kosovo, North Macedonia. Actually, Ivan, you're from North Macedonia, aren't you? That's where you are. Yeah. Yeah, I'd really love to explore these areas. Stay the hell away from these areas. Yeah. This is on the cards as well. Really want to go here. Cyprus is interesting because the north is Turkey. Oh, where is that? Which town are you from, Ivan? Oh, Skapu. How do you say that? Is that right? How do you say that? Skonje. I can't roll my K's or R's. Skopje. Cool. Yeah, one of the best. Like, I love going here. Greece. Greece is so nice. Best beaches. Yeah, I mean, pretty spoiled in Australia. Every time I look at Australian beaches, and there's just like no one there. So much nicer than these European beaches. The beach I found, the best beach we went to in Sicily. I'm keeping an eye on price. Price is not doing anything. Best beach we went to in Sicily was this one. Mondello Beach. But the amount of people there was just ridiculous. I think every single person in Italy felt like they were there, but that was amazing. Really, really nice. This is like, this would have been empty. This would have felt empty. The amount of people that were there. You've got all like walkway. The whole. It's like the whole area, the whole beach is just got chairs and stuff on there, like this, and you would have you've got walkways. You got walkways to get down to the beach, and people even had their towels here, like that. And you could barely, you got to snake down the walkway just to get to the beach. It was awful. Yeah, West Coast is nicer. Yeah, East Coast is well, not everywhere. Oh, sorry, for Sicily. Yeah, West Coast was much better beaches. Here sucked. This is all rocky. There was nothing, no real good beaches here. But then it's the opposite over here at Cyprus. In Cyprus, all the west is quite crappy, and here's definitely the better. Here's definitely the better ones. This iron upper place. This is amazing. Yeah, I saw that. Saw the fast move. Took a while to break through that zone. Let's see if we can get a little bit of correction here. Hey Shash, how are you, mate? I sent you a message on the Discord. Paphos Coral Beach, yeah, Paphos Coral Beach was nice. Nothing like Ayia Napa though. But yeah, I did go to Coral Beach. No, it's very quiet on that side, which is quite nice. I think there's turtles there, isn't there? Different in the right season, you get turtles there. Alright, so have we moved 100 pips yet? If we've moved 100 pips, we're getting close to potential reversal time. 93. Those buys are the best. I'm gonna have bad news though, because I've gone over time already. I've got to go pick up this bloody van in a minute. I'm going to put an alert. What I'm going to do is my setup that I'm looking for is going to be, sorry, that's the 1 hours. My setup I'm looking for is going to be 2 15-minute rejections. Similar to this. Rejection, rejection. So I'm gonna keep on checking. I'm gonna trade from the phone, most likely, because I'm gonna put some alerts in at these levels. But what I need to see is a couple 15-minute ones, because maybe we are going to keep on pushing up. Yeah. I really like these sells, but I don't want to trade against this volume without the right confirmation. So the confirmation is going to be some at least 15-minute rejections, perhaps 5 minutes, but the 5 minutes is going to need to be clear as day. Like this. This is what I'd be looking for. See how you got those 15 minutes rejections were followed by multiple engulfing liquidity candles. Once we start seeing that, support won't hold. This is then we'll see price drop, retest, drop. So ingrain that in your memory, because this is what I need to see around this zone. If you follow that plan and you execute patience on that, look, it might not happen, but if it does, you'll be handsomely rewarded. If it doesn't, then you exercise patience, and patience is a very, very good thing. All right, so let's just check. 3 minutes. I mean, if it does a 3-minute one as well, yeah, I mean, give it a risk, but keep your risk low. Risk reward in your favor here. So price sort of wicks down a little bit, pushes back up. Just be aware we're coming to the close of the 30-minute candle. This 30-minute candle could wick up a little bit and then start to reject. Maybe that wick up and rejection is going to be a wick up, break the high of this candle, start to reject. If it starts closing bearish, give it a shot. Give it a shot. But I'm gonna, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to last that long. So alerts, alert, and alert. and alert, because if I miss the move, and it starts doing that, then what I'll do is I will look for that retest down, and I'll try capture that retest rather than the breakout. It's a shame we didn't get that sweep to start with. See this fast candle, fast move, being corrected. Look at that on the 1 minutes. Fast candles, correction. So this could be the buyer's trap. Cool. Alrighty, well, yeah, I gotta go, damn it. Alright, well, I will, Daniel, is Daniel here? Daniel's not here. I do have to double check regarding the study session for this weekend. I'm planning on Sunday. I'm planning on doing it Sunday. I will be in my new place. The internet's meant to start within an hour, but there's all the chance in the world that internet takes more than 1 hour. So it might take a day. So ideally I'm back on Sunday for our study session in the new place with chaos around me. But I'll leave it there for now. You guys know the plan, you know the drill. Give the stream a like for me. That'd be excellent help. Join the website if you haven't. Join the Discord if you haven't. I'll be trying to keep in touch during the day on there as much as I can. And yeah, trade safe, guys. I'll see where. Yeah, I'm not gonna be around for New York. That's for sure. I'll probably have a broken back by that stage. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see the YouTube audience. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll see HFX people hopefully Sunday for the coaching, the study session.
Cheers, Hayden.
You're welcome, guys. All right.
Cheers.
Thank you. See you later.